Hi everyone, Dele Atanda, CEO of metaKnyts. I'm here to bring you our exciting Q3 updates. So firstly, we started the quarter with a big series of webinars updating our investors on the progress of the project. We covered things from the perspective of the story, from the game and the platform, and we dived into some big detail around each of those specific areas, showing what we've achieved thus far and what's coming on the roadmap within the next several months. So that was really exciting, very well received, very good turnout. And the videos for those have been made available to the community afterwards. So check out for further details on those. If you missed those, you definitely want to see those and catch up on some of the really exciting developments that are coming from metaKnyts and what we've achieved thus far. The other really big development that we made this month is, which we announced in our webinar series, was the launch of the metaKnyts comics in print version. So we discovered, ironically, that there's a huge interest in having physical print copies of the comic. So we have gone about now releasing the story in print version. And this is really exciting for a couple of reasons. First reason, as I say, that there's interest in the community in them. But this also means that as of from September, we are basically on a schedule now where we will be releasing an episode of the comic every month. So stay tuned for the next version, episode 0.1, which will be released later this month. And we launched a webcast series, which we call the metaKnyts Fireside, where we talk about that particular episode. We run through the motion comic for that episode and talk about the story. So a lot of our updates are really about the business and the platform. In the Fireside, we're actually talking about the content and the story. So look out for details on the next metaKnyts Fireside, where we'll be talking about episode 0.1, the second episode of our pilot series. And I'm also very excited to announce that the print versions of the comic are not only available on the metaKnyts store, which is metaknyts.store, but they're also available on Amazon. So global distribution and global reach at last for the saga for the print versions of the comic through Amazon. The other really important announcement that we made this week was the launch of our crypto art division. So we've obviously been we pioneered the whole framework of crypto comics, and we have been issuing different experimentations and different releases of NFTs in the build up to releasing the comics themselves as NFTs. And obviously, as we're working towards releasing our video game with NFT inventory in that regards. But we launched a new division within metaKnyts called our crypto art division, led by David Lewis, who's a phenomenal whiz in the space, a big collector of crypto art. And we brought on board three leading crypto artists, Black female crypto artists from the Black crypto art community. Tayo Damshoes, who is a phenomenal artist, Chantel Johnson, again, incredible work, and Nez. And the three of them have been working on a series of generative art NFTs based on characters from the story. So the first of these is based on one of our really enchanting characters called the Emissary. She actually appears a bit later in the saga. We don't actually meet her till episode 1.2, but she's a really captivating character in the series. And we're going to be releasing a series of 10 drops. So 10 NFT drops where we take one character from the saga and we create 1,860 variations of that character, where the artist is all hand-drawn, it's phenomenal artwork, and then put into a computer using a generative algorithm to create these 1860. In fact, we create a lot more than that, and then we filter them down. And as you'll find out through the story, 1860 is a really important part of the lore. But each of these avatars is a unique NFT, and they have different rarities. And, you know, it's a whole movement in the crypto space, the crypto art space, this whole generative art space. So we're really excited about that because it's a way to use metaKnyts and art from metaKnyts to bring our community into the metaverse. So the first drop of the Emissary NFT project will be happening in the next few days, so stay tuned. We've already had a very strong subscription and registration for mint passes. This is all very crypto terms, but for mint passes that enable our community to go ahead and buy these NFTs at their convenience, where they can manage the gas prices. And I'm really excited to say we had a really good turnout from our Start Engine investors in that, and they will be getting priority in getting access to those NFTs before we open it up to the wider public. So look out for emails around that soon. If you weren't lucky enough to get on board early and get those early mint passes, we will still be sharing with our investor community details about the public launch, so you can get in there before anyone else, and hopefully grab yourself one of these uber rare and that are destined to be pretty valuable metaKnyts MSV NFTs. We participated in a few panels and discussions with the Global Investor Conference this month, talking about data sovereignty, the African Creative Meeting. And so there are a few of those as well, so you can look for further details. A few of them are already on the Start Engine portal if you haven't seen them already, but there's some really interesting things happening in the space around data sovereignty in the context of metaKnyts, so look out for more of those. The other big announcement that is from this quarter that I should update you on is our partnership with Leo Rush, Leo Green, or known in the wrestling circles as Leo Rush. Leo Rush is a famous AEW wrestler. He was one of the youngest WWE wrestlers ever. I think he's been nominated for the WWE Hall of Fame. And we announced a partnership with Leo, where Leo will be working with Leo to create a character in season 2 of metaKnyts based on one of his alter egos, and that character will have a cameo role within season 2, and we will then work with Leo to doing a spin-off around that character into a special sort of story around that character for metaKnyts. So we're really excited about this because I think it's a really innovative way of bringing celebrities, entertainers into the metaKnyts ecosystem and into the metaKnyts lore. And we'll also be working with him to integrate that character into our video game developments, which are coming along swimmingly. So look out for more details about that. And I can tell you as a sneak peek preview, Leo will be joining us in either the next upcoming or the one after that fireside, where we'll be talking about the next episode of metaKnyts. So look out for more information about that. Leo will also be supporting us as an ambassador, attending Comic-Cons and conventions and the like with us, where he'll be talking about metaKnyts and his involvement with it. So very excited about that. And I suppose the last big update for the quarter is that the campaign is coming to a close. We have raised over $950,000 thus far. We are on the cusp of raising $1 million, which is phenomenal. And that's really all thanks to you, our community. So we're really thankful and grateful for all your support to date. And if you haven't had a chance to invest in metaKnyts, this is the last sort of opportunity to get in on the ground floor on the future of digital collectibles. We're well on our way to becoming a significant new media property. The franchise is growing in strength. The saga is very well developed now. We've got over 13 episodes that are fully scripted. We've got 9 that have been fully developed. The whole of the first season will be completed by the end of the year in both print and motion comic format. The gaming development is well underway. So it's really a very exciting opportunity for people to get involved in a really pioneering new form of crypto media that we've really been at the forefront of for a couple of years now. So if you haven't, rush up, get up. And if you have, you might want to use the opportunity to get some more shares in the company while they're still super cheap. But again, thank you to you, our community, who have brought us to this phenomenal stage that we're at thus far. And we're really looking forward to delivering on all of our campaign promises and taking this project to the next level together with you.